And am I all about money? No, of course it's partly about money. LeBron James playing basketball, he plays basketball. Money's the bonus. Of course he wants more money. He's not playing for free. Same as me. I'm not selling books for free. I'm not coaching plans for free. I want to make money, but I also want to help people. Coach Greg, and today I'm reacting to this video. I was watching it yesterday. I wrote a comment and I said, like, would you want me to react to this? And I'm reading the comments and I'm like, yeah, so why not? So it says MOGCAST number 11, and I don't get it. I'm just old. Like, why is it saying MOGCAST? Like, I don't know. Maybe it makes sense. Maybe I just missed out on something. I don't follow everyone enough to know what a MOGCAST is. Whatever. Anyway, Oliver Forslin's natty status, which we know is not natty, and Greg Doucette, which is me, and Getting Rich, which is me. I'm gonna watch and respond to the part that's about me. It's about 20 minutes into it. But before we get into it, let me just say I've watched one of their episodes before, and they are long. It was Remington James, and he was awesome. He had so many great stories, and I just thought this was an amazing podcast, MOGCAST, whatever. I liked it, so I'm now subscribed. I suggest you go check out their channel because there's some interesting people on there. There's like some porn star, Mila Monet. That's their most viewed video. She's grabbing the mic and she's licking it. And I'm like thinking, yeah, I want to see that. So it's a good title, good thumbnail.
We need to address the question that probably a lot of people are.
The elephant in the room.
Yeah. The natty status of Oliver.
Not natty. Why do we have to address that?
He lives in Sweden, so.
Yeah.
And he lives in Sweden. They can't just say what they're doing down there. So let's not go hard on him. He's not natural, but who cares? Really, who cares?
We know you haven't lied.
No.
You haven't lied. You're not fake natty.
No, I'm not a fake natty because.
Yeah.
So I guess he hasn't claimed natty in a year, so maybe he was natural before that. I don't know. Maybe I got it wrong. I don't know. I gave you my best estimate, my best guess. I'm only right like 99.8% of the time. Might have got it wrong. I don't know.
Because I posted with you and someone was like, wow, dude. And same with Zach. It's like, wow, dude, you're hanging out with the fake natty. It's like,
hanging around with a fake natty, like, who cares? Like, let's say that they're a fake natty and you're hanging around with them. Is that the worst thing that you could do? Imagine, oh my goodness, I can't hang out with my friends. They're fake natties. Do you know how many friends you have right now that are fake natties that aren't telling you? So just because you know someone's fake natty doesn't make it any different than if you don't know. There's people that are doing crazy shit behind the scenes. You have no idea what they're doing. And so if you're judging your friends based on, oh, they're a fake natty or not, is that really the worst thing? If the worst thing they are is a fake natural, just think of it. You're going to worry that much about if they're a fake natty when there's so much other shit to worry about in this world. Who cares?
If I'm natural up to a certain point and I'm claiming natural up to that certain point and then I stop talking about it, I guess it's just natural that people are gonna assume that I'm still natural.
So yeah, exactly. If you're natural till you're 25, for example, and then all of a sudden you go on gear and don't say anything and just don't talk about it, technically people are gonna still think that you're natural because you've always said so. So you're not lying, but you are misleading. It's like a white lie, let's call it.
And then Greg Doucette dropped a video.
did he remake a thing and said that you weren't natty?
No,
He probably just was, running low on content and was like, who's another person I can make a natty or not on?
Well, I actually wasn't running out of content at all. Do you know how many people wanted an Oliver natty or not? It was ridiculous. I was like, who is this guy that everyone wants a video about? Trust me, Oliver was super popular. The reason people wanted natty or not on him was they wanted anyone, good or bad, to talk about him. He's basically their hero, like the guy that they're looking up to, and they're like, who could do a video? Coach Greg. So I got so many requests, do a video. It didn't matter what it was about.
It doesn't matter!
Just talk about him. And I talked about him, and I said he wasn't natural, but it wasn't like a hate video. It's not like, oh, he's a bad person. Like, who cares? He's a young kid. Like, don't worry about it. And I'm sure some hate came to his channel, but some good. And trust me, when you get bad stuff said about you or good, in the end, it's all good. Like, trust me, do you know how many mosquitoes talk about me? And all those mosquitoes, even though they say some negative stuff about me, it helps me so much. You have no idea. If there's one tip I could give people, it's all publicity is good publicity. All of it. If people are talking about you, you are relevant, good or bad. So if people are talking about me saying, oh, I'm ripping people off in my coaching plans. I charge so much. Oh my goodness, coaching plans. Do you know what that does? They look me up and say, wow, is he really charged this? I wonder why. And then they start talking about it, they research it. And then they're like, wow, his plans are so good. Look at all these comments. Look at all the people who actually bought the plans. Look what they're saying. So the people that are like shitting on my prices, they're helping me. The people who are commenting aren't buying the plans anyway. They either can't afford it, don't like me. But the other people, maybe they're not aware of it. They are going to research and find out. Best example I got, Brandon Harding, when he tried to expose me and said I coached him bad and he showed this stuff and he was like, oh, look at this. And then I made a video response. I made over 50 grand from that because it allowed me to show people how good my plans actually were. Till that point, they didn't know. So he shit on me. A couple guys said, I don't want to pay you anymore. I want my money back. They didn't get their plans yet because they saw Brandon's video. But then when I showed the truth of what Brandon actually got for his plan, everyone came running. I had like 14 plans in a week. It was ridiculous. I could hardly keep up with the demand. Had to put the prices up. So bad publicity, it's actually good. When people talk shit about you, it helps. I know you think it's bad, and I know you think that I'm all upset and I react to it. It's a strategic plan of mine to react back. When I react, more people are going to say good or bad things. Good or bad, I don't care which one. And then I react to a lot of it. And I'm a narcissist because I write in all the comment sections. Do you know why I do that? Because if I write in all the comment sections, more people are going to make videos because they know I'm going to write in the comment section. And they want to trigger me. They want to get a reaction. So then I do that, and more people make videos about me. And more videos, more exposure, good or bad. Any publicity is good publicity. And then guess what? YouTube followers goes up. Not just because of the length of my hair that I have over 1 million followers. It's because I'm actually smarter than I look. And it's a good freaking thing, way smarter than I look. Trust me, because I don't look very smart. I look like I lift things up and put them down. But I actually have a master's degree, highest average every year. You think I'm a dummy? I have a huge team of people. I hire them. They help me out. We do things together. That's why I have such a great company and a great YouTube channel. You can debate me, you don't like it, well, whatever. Who gives a shit? Point is, people are watching my channel. Or your channel's dying. You got no more views. Last I checked, like 15 million views in a month it's a lot of views. Like if you have 1 million views in a month, that is crazy. Like think of it, if 1 million people are watching you in a month, 1 million. I'm over 10 million. I've been fluctuating between 10 and 20 million for a year. Mind blowing. My channel could go half as much and get 5 or 10 million, and it's still ridiculous. That's more views than Jeff Nippard gets. And think of how popular Jeff Nippard is. It's a shit ton of views. So is my channel dying? I don't know. Subs keep going up. I don't have fake followers, so whatever.
People look, okay, don't get me wrong, Greg's a smart guy. But like
Yeah.
people, I used to, people look at him like,
Cookbook.
God. Like,
Yes, dude.
Like, it's like, oh, Greg Doucette says it, it must be true.
And it's a great compliment, but you know I'm not always right. 98.8%. Most of the time I'm right. I try to talk about things that I know, like the calories in and out and how my diets can help you lose weight, that kind of stuff. It's just true because I'm not going to say bullshit. Like spews for views, that stands for lies for views. Lying to make money. I don't do that. I try to make money and I make a lot of it. Trust me, I make a lot of money, but I don't lie to do that. I give you what you want. Cookbook, you wanted it. I made it, sold a lot. Enough to buy a Mercedes. So it's working clearly. But I'm not always right. And drama is not spews. When I talk about drama, it's about drama. But I don't lie. Like you can give your opinion, good or bad, on anything. You can say what you think, but you can't lie. Like I can buy Jeff Nippard's program and say it's amazing or it sucks shit. It's the worst plan I've ever seen. But I can't say in the plan, it said to do 20 sets of bench press when it doesn't. That would be a lie. So you can't lie about stuff. So when you do say something about someone, you can't make up a lie. That's when it becomes a problem. That I won't do. I speak the truth and I try to tell it like it is. That is what I'm doing.
I can't stand the yelling.
Yeah.
Greg, I'm sorry, I can't.
I'm sorry as well, Greg, but I mean, you got to give it to the guy. He's found his niche.
And I already watched his video, and so I said, I'm going to do this video without screaming a lot because I'm like, well, maybe they're right. Maybe I don't need to yell all the time. Because trust me, I used to not scream and had no views. And then I started yelling a little bit more and being more passionate about stuff. And the comments were like, oh, we like this. We like getting yelled at. So I started yelling more because people were watching more videos. So what does a smart businessman do? Give the people what they want. You want me to yell at you, get off your ass, move and do all this stuff? I'll do that. I'm not a moron. Well, sometimes I am. I am with technology, but I just tell you what you need to hear. That is the motto of my channel. And yeah, I get amped and I scream more, and I don't know, it just happened. I don't know why. I read comments, I react a certain way, and my voice went the way it went. I mean, it's just natural for me. It's weird to not scream now. Like, it just feels awkward. Like, as I'm talking like this, it almost feels like, why am I not more amped up? But it's just how I am. I just like it. I don't know, it just feels like that's what I should do when talking, but I can do this more. It just depends. Plus, a lot of times I'm trying to talk really fast, and when I talk faster, it sounds more like that. It's just, that's how it works.
What is up with him
Cookbook.
cooking his wife? Or
his
girlfriend.
like roasting her.
Yeah,
and stuff?
I feel so bad for her because I know she's
What's he
laughing
doing?
it off.
Trust me, don't feel bad for Allie. She can handle anything. She has more self-esteem than I do. Don't worry about it. And trust me, I got a lot of self-esteem. You see, I'm a narcissist, right? Trust me, I have high self-esteem. She has a stronger self-esteem. Zero care, like nothing. We don't have that problem between us.
I'm eating ice cream and popcorn. And what's my wife eating? Pizza. I like pizza, Greg. And he's like, I like pizza too.
It's so true. That happens all the time. That is not fake. But it's like, it's just a funny thing that two people do. Like, when you love each other for a long time, we've been together for 8 years, it's just normal. I know when you just start and you're with a girl, it's maybe 6 months or something, you can't act like that. But the longer you get to know each other, the longer you've been living together, it's just normal. It's just like friendly, back and forth fun stuff. Like, it's not like, I'm mad at you. It's like, this is just funny. It's like, we get a kick out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's kind of mean, bro.
yeah, it's
Like,
kinda
obviously, I can't say that she feels bad.
Like, if she actually hated it, like, she ever said, like, you know, I'm really offended by how you've done that, like, don't do it, I wouldn't do it. Like, I don't want to hurt her feelings, but trust me, she doesn't care at all.
More Coca-Cola than last time.
Yeah, or any noun. Yeah,
Bigger table than last
bigger
time.
table than last time. Better,
Bigger Soosh than last
yeah.
time.
I don't want to see that shit on my post because one, that's not me. That's Greg's thing.
More MOGCAST than last time. I love the than last time. It applies to everything in life. Go harder than last time. Work harder than last time. Play harder than last time. Party harder than last time. Eat more. Eat less than last time. It's all amazing. It's just, I love it. That was the best. I remember making a video and being like, how hard do you train? And I'm like, freaking harder than last time. Like, harder. How hard? Harder. And then it's like, you think, well, the joke's like, well, that's what she said. Well, it's just so natural. It just comes in your head, right? But harder than last time. Just think of it. Just go harder than last time. It doesn't matter how hard you're training. Just do more. You might be trained like a pussy. Just go a little bit harder. Maybe you've been working harder. Well, you can do maybe a bit harder. Does it make sense? In everything, in life, everything. How are you doing with your animals? You can go for more walks with them, treat them better. Your friends, family, everything can be harder than last time. It's just a great slogan to say, oh, progressive overload. It just, who gives a shit? It just sounds stupid. It just sounds like some sciencey person said it. But go harder. You wake up in the morning, you open your eyes, and you're like, I'm going to go harder than last time today. Whatever. I'm gonna make a better breakfast. I'm gonna work harder at the gym, at school. I'm just gonna do better. I'm gonna be nicer to people. Just harder, better. You know, it just makes sense. And if you had a bad day, you did shitty, that's all right. The next day, you're just gonna go harder. Think of it. It works for everything.
Greg is gonna come out.
Yeah, he's gonna
the next video
gonna
is
do a whole
be
video.
Podcast episode 11.
Cookbook.
Golden's
Yeah.
Guide.
That is a good title, although I know you wouldn't be able to put that word in the title. It would get demonetized or something, but it's good. You got to have some kind of a drama. People want to hear you go back and forth. People love drama, like insane amounts of drama. I don't know why. I prefer to just do educational videos where I can just say top 10 tips to lose weight and eat like this and do that. That's what I want to do. But every time I do some kind of drama, I get way more views. So what would the smart YouTuber do? Would I go with the low view videos or go with the more view videos? Think of it and consider that I'm a business person or business circle, okay? Because we're all circles, we're all the same. You guys know that. I don't care if you're gay or straight or hermaphrodite or the color of your skin, doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
To me, we're all the same, we're all circles. So, but I know people love drama. And so when I'm calling somebody out and we're going back and forth, you shouldn't take it as like real hate. It's just entertainment. And you might think it's going to suck for your channel, but it's probably going to help you. If I do a natty or not and say you're not natty, you really think that's hurting you as a person. somehow going to hurt your channel or company. Do you really think Michael Hearn cares about this? He's way too smart. He doesn't care about that kind of stuff. He knows that if you do a natty or not on him, say he's not natty, a lot of people are going to agree, some are not going to agree, and then more people are going to listen to him. You see how this works? You just got to be a smart business person and not think that everything is some kind of an insult at you.
Our MOGCAST episodes pull as many views as his regular channel. Like, we're getting basically 100K every episode.
Well, I can talk about how much views you get. So I make 14 videos a week. So the viewership gets divided amongst all my videos. So if I posted one video a week, everyone would be forced to watch that one video. But where I make 14, you can spread it out. How many people are literally watching 14 of my videos a week? This is what I plan. I'm thinking, okay, a really diehard fan will probably watch one video a day. So I post 2 videos a day and they can pick the one that they want. Maybe one's about SARMs and you're natural, you don't give a shit. The other one's about how to lose weight. You watch that one. Then the next day, maybe I got like tips on the bench press and then an eating video, like a cool recipe to make lower calorie dense food. So you can watch everything here or there. So the views get divided. So you can't just say, well, he's more popular because he gets this many views and he's less popular because of that. What really matters is the total views for the month, and not really just that, the total viewing time. And if you want to talk about monetization per video, you have to also look at what type of person is watching your video. 2 people could both be getting 10 million views and one's making 5 times more money. Depends on your demographic. I can tell you that my demographic is older than you think. Yeah, I have a lot of teenagers, but a lot of my fans, most of them are 20s and 30s. They have more buying power, and so YouTube pays off actually more money for that. The type of advertisers you can attract your channel are going to dictate how much money you can actually make. And trust me, I'm not hurting on YouTube ad revenue. So I'm not saying this to brag, I'm just saying it to be honest, that it's not how many views you get per video that means anything, it's the total views. And think, I have like 1,000 videos. Some of those videos from like a year ago still getting views. Still making money from that, and they're still selling cookbooks and training books. So the total scope of your business is how much can you sell to people, and is it a scam? Well, maybe, is it? If you get what you pay for and you want it and you get it and you're happy you got it, it's the best scam going. The scam where people get what they want. It's amazing, right?
I just want to make it clear that, like, I respect his hustle. I know that he's all about money, which, you know, that some people are like that.
And am I all about money? No, of course it's partly about money. LeBron James playing basketball, he plays basketball. Money's the bonus. Of course he wants more money. He's not playing for free. Same as me. I'm not selling books for free. I'm not coaching plans for free. I want to make money, but I also want to help people. Think of it. I used to be a school teacher, paid to be at school. You could say, well, you're helping the children for the money. Sure. I was also a volunteer coach after school all the time. Volunteer coach of the year. When you volunteer your time for free to help people, is it about the money? Didn't have to do it. Volunteered my time. When I supervised the kids in the gym in the morning and noon, after school, went on the trips, drove kids around to various events, was that for money? So I'm 45 years old. People don't know what my life was like before. I was a school teacher, helping kids, staying after school, helping them learn. That is what I did. I was an instructor, a teacher, an educator, trying to help people to be the best they can be. So now I do it on YouTube to help you lose weight. Used to do it in school to help educate people, but I also tried to make them fit, to make them active, allowed people to play after school. And I wasn't some coaches, oh, it's just the superstars. I did stuff like power cheerleader after school. Anyone can try it. You're on the team, you show up. I just want you to be on the team to learn and have fun and to move your bodies. So if that sounds like someone that's just in it for the money, I don't agree with you. I think I like the money. It's a bonus, but why shouldn't I try to make as much money as I can? Shouldn't The Rock get as much money as he can when he acts in a movie, even though he likes acting? What is wrong with making a lot of money? But it's not just for the money. If it was just for the money, I would be literally V-shred. Wouldn't do any videos. I would just read off a script. I would have all my plans for $99. It would be robotic and everyone would get the same one. I wouldn't have a coaching team that I oversee to make sure they get the best plans. I wouldn't be part of it. People would just do it. Pay someone in Singapore. You do their plans, If I just wanted to maximize the money, I would have way cheaper plans. Think of it. How many people are buying $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 plans? Not many. Plan price would go way down, and I would have automated plans. Automated. You would all get the same plan. Think of it. You would just press a button, beep, and it would go all to everyone. They would all get their customized $199 diet and training plan, blah, blah, blah. And it would just be that. I wouldn't have to do anything. I could just sit back and relax and not make free videos. That's right, all these videos are actually free. You don't have to pay anything. They're free. Do I have to make 14 videos a week? No. Could I make 7 videos a week and still make enough money? Of course. I could actually make more money by lying. Notice I don't do, here's the secrets to losing weight and give you some bullshit thing that doesn't work. Think of it, even Shaquille O'Neal, who's a multimillionaire, way richer than me, he literally is making diet pills and like growth hormone pills saying it's gonna boost your growth hormone by like 600%. Meanwhile, MK677 can't even do that. So he's got this natural thing. And does he need the money? Of course not, not even close. But he can do it and he's cool. And I can't make money by selling a cookbook. I don't get it. Doesn't make sense. But whatever, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. And the people who follow me, they know, they respect me. Not everyone, there's a few people. Remember that Phil Fizz guy? Oh, no one cares about Coach Greg. He doesn't have any pro bodybuilders that like him. It's like, who even cares if they're pro or not pro? Whatever, we're all the same, we're all circles.
Yeah, he's got like literally people living at his house just like doing stuff for him because he's that busy.
He's actually right. Like, I don't even have time to make coffee in the morning. I don't have time to make my breakfast. I gotta work. I gotta make videos. You guys, I don't exaggerate how much I work. Working straight often. Allie had her day off. I saw her for 2 minutes until 9:30 at night from 7 in the morning. 14 and a half hours straight. Even during my workout, I'm working. I was watching this video and commenting literally during that. And I'm on Obese to Beast channel and I'm commenting between sets. I'm literally working while working out. And then after 9:30, took a little break, watched Stone Cold Steve Austin, the special last night with Allie. We had recorded, we watched it. And I'm like, man, I could relate to that so much because he was hustling as hard as he could, harder than last time, to be the most famous superstar in the world for wrestling. And he got there. But he made a lot of sacrifices to get there, and I could really relate to that. Like, I really felt like, geez, I'm like that. I'm like, I don't want to go too far. I don't want to sacrifice on missing out on too much to just do this. But trust me, I'm doing this a lot.
The screaming is actually funny sometimes when it's warranted. Like when he came after Isaiah Miranda.
Or the
But if
Chef
you're
Rush.
saying, like-
Chef Rush.
Yeah, Chef
When-
Rush. How dare you call me racist?
Well, in the Chef Rush, I think that was just, I was literally like mad on the inside. And I think that everyone could see that because that was just so insulting. So perhaps I do too much yelling. Maybe it's gone too far. At the time, it really worked well and it got people more interested. Maybe now that I have a bit of a following, I have a bigger following. Maybe I don't need to do it anymore. Maybe it would be better. I don't know. Maybe the fans who used to watch me for yelling, maybe they won't like it if I'm not yelling, or maybe the people will like it more. I don't know. I'll read in the comments. I still read it. Is this video yelling? Is it not yelling? Maybe you like this style more. I don't know. Maybe I'll just read and I'll find out. And if I see you like it, then I'll do more of it. If this video gets 1 million views, obviously I do them all the time. I do them every day. If this video gets 50,000 views, probably never do it again. Does that make sense? Like, does that make sense to you? I mean, I'm using my logic. What would you do in my shoes? Like, think of it. Like, when you're watching me, picture being me. What would you do? Would you work 100 hours a week? Would you do 2 videos a day? Would you be doing cookbooks, training books, coaching plans? What would you do? Would you do the phone calls I charge $500 for 20 minutes? Would you? Because it's a lot. Would you do the cameos? Where would you cut it off? What would you not do? Which videos would you respond to or not respond to? Because I got at least like say 10 videos a day where people are hating on me and more than that of people doing good things. And I can't respond to everyone, but I'm trying to watch and comment. And so I have the mosquitoes. I try to avoid most of those because what's the point? I can only respond so much. Every now and then I take a mosquito because I think it's going to be fun. And I do a little battle with them because notice I always win when I do a battle with someone. Whenever someone calls me out and then I do a response video, you ever notice that I show the lies and I just prove that they didn't make sense and maybe they misread me or misjudged me or didn't understand what I was trying to say? Just doing that to like clear the air. And like, what would you do? Would you just avoid it? Would you read comments? If you knew that you were going to read 1,000 comments and 50 of them were going to be, they hate you like so much, but the other 950, they love you like really good. Like just look at this thread right here. Most of the comments are people saying they like me overall. Some, they hate me. You know what most people do? They read the hate ones and they remember those. What I do is I read the good ones and I remember those. And the hate ones, I'm like, those are also helping me. They literally are helping me. The worse the comment, you're an animal abuser. That helps me. It's not helping you, it's helping me. I'm getting more attention from that. Everyone knows I don't abuse animals. Maybe you're gonna make more videos. Maybe somebody's watching this right now. Oh yeah, you do abuse animals because I saw you eating eggs. I saw you eating chicken. And they make the video and then people are like, really? That's what you considered animal abuse? And then more people come to my channel. See how that works? Do you see how it's not bad for me to have negative comments?
But I think when it's like, this Coca-Cola is so good right now. It's like, bro, you got to tone it down sometimes or it loses its value.
Yeah.
And that's true. If I yell about every single thing, then when do you actually care? Like, you won't be able to distinguish. Is he really mad? Is he not mad? Like, he yells about everything. Then how do we know when he's really passionate about something? So that's a good tip. It makes sense. I'm listening to him saying it. It's clicking into my ears the second time I've heard it, and it's making sense.
He had a video where he was talking about the reviews on his cookbook, and I think it was an outrageous number of reviews.
2,500 testimonials on Cookbook 1 alone. Testimonials. That's just the one that did the testimonials. Imagine how many bought it and didn't make a testimonial. So y'all think it's not that good of a book? Oh, and these are the best. I read a comment on Reddit and they said they didn't like the book. Let's say you found 100 negative reviews of the book. 100. 100. Do you know how small a percentage is 100 compared to how many are actually out there? Or let's say you found 5 negative reviews of my coaching plans. 5 out of thousands. What are the odds you're gonna like the plan? Over 98%. No problem. I'll take 98% all day long. 98% of people would buy my cookbook and recommend it. How can you do better than that? What movie on Rotten Tomatoes get 98% review? Oh, this movie, we watched it, 98% on Rotten Tomatoes liked it. That'd be the best movie of all time. Think about it. Movies, not everyone's gonna like it. See, I didn't like the storyline. Someone else, it was great. If the majority of people are liking it, into the high 90s percentage are liking your training and diet plans and coaching plans, you're killing it. You're like literally killing the game. How else can I explain it? So I don't feel bad if I see a negative review. I just want to see, why would they say that? What did they not like about that? How can I improve my plan? What can I do different? And that's what I've been doing from day one. Just like when I was a school teacher and I was teaching kids and the kids would fail a test, I didn't think, why didn't they study? I'd say, why didn't I teach it better? What did I not explain right that they didn't get it? It's my fault. And if they don't study, what am I not doing to motivate them to want to study? It's on me. I'm the school teacher. They don't want to learn. They're just sitting there. I need to make it my job to make them want to learn. When I'm teaching a class and I see the faces sitting down and they're bored, guess what I do? Start amping it up a bit. I'd be like, listen, kids, get into it. Let's talk about this. And I'd wake up. And I could see the eyes lighting up as I talk with more passion. And so I explain things in a better way, more creative way, different way, so they'd want to learn and they'd want to keep learning it. That's what I did as a school teacher. So when I do these videos, I do the same thing because I want to wake people up.
It really is motivating, especially knowing like he's open about like his past with getting indicted for like the gear stuff.
It's like, why would I have hidden all that stuff? I knew everyone would find out every single bad thing I've ever done in my life. So I may as well talk about it. You're all gonna know. I may as well lead it. That way you take the power away from people. When you say everything you've ever done bad, when you're an open book, what are they gonna do? Oh, I know, you used to sell steroids. Yeah, here's a video where I talked about it. Good, you got me. Whoo. It's like you take their power away. When you don't give a shit what people say, you take their power away. It's gone. You're gonna say this about my past. You did this, you did that, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. Yep, it's already been covered, so what? That's what I did.
And it's funny because I'd actually heard of Greg Doucette back in like before he was popping. Like
Bro, I watched this video
2017.
2-3 years ago.
I had videos from 2006. You guys were barely born back then. That's 15 years ago. I was posting my strength videos, lifting videos, didn't know what a sub was or a follower, just posted stuff to show I was lifting weights, trying to brag, show off like, look at me, I can bench press more. You know, that's just what I was doing. It was just for fun and I did it and whatever. But then I was like, I need more coaching plans. So I'm trying to coach more and I'm like doing the videos. I'm like, yeah, I want to talk about diet and training and all this stuff and how to lose weight and tips, and no one's watching the videos. I'm like, well, that sucks, all this work. So I said, well, I'll talk about SARMs and stuff, and I didn't see anything happening. And I stopped for like 3 months and I look back, I'm like, holy shit, that video got 50,000 views. Like, what? Anavar? Holy goodness. I may as well make more of those. And then I started making more of those, and then I could see the subscriber count. I'm like, well, that's what they want from me. I'm going to give them that. Then when I got to a certain level of following, I'm like, I'm going back to the videos I want to make, the weight loss videos. That's really what I want to do. The whole point was to get coaching clients. I want to coach more people. That was why I did YouTube. Didn't plan to make a cookbook. I was like, I had these recipes my entire life and they were in my coaching plans, and it really changed the way people coach around here because I was coaching people. You weren't eating chicken, broccoli, and rice. You're eating the way I was eating. People were losing weight, keeping it off, loving it. And then other coaches are doing the same thing. Why not give options? Why do we have to do this? Why can't you eat those delicious foods? And then it changed the way people think. Then they're like, why don't you make a cookbook showing all these recipes you got, and then we'll buy it? And I'm like, okay, sure. And I was hesitant to make a cookbook because I was like, maybe they won't hire me for coaching anymore. They'll have all my diet, they won't want me. But in fact, I think it did the opposite. More people saw my diet plans and they wanted to hire me for coaching. So it was amazing. Prices had to go up. I couldn't meet the demand. And now this is where I am, charging what I'm charging because I have to. Not because I want to, really. It's because I have to. I can't charge less. I would have no hours in the day. I couldn't actually coach them. Then the people who hire me would be like, I got ripped off. I called him, he wasn't available. I wanted to have an update on my coaching plan. He wouldn't do it. It took him a week to get back to me. Rather than, wow, can't believe you responded to me in an hour. That is what I want to do. I want to be the best coach, get back to you right away. And so I charge more money so that I have less clients so that I can keep up with the clients that I do have.
I mean, 2 videos a day, bro. You're going through a lot of content, and you can tell he's like trying to like switch into different avenues. Like today I saw one, it was like, what's in my refrigerator?
And exactly, I'm trying to cover as many topics as possible. You can't keep saying calories in, calories out every video. And what's in my fridge? I mean, don't you want to know what I'm actually eating in my fridge? And now I have a new fridge. Maybe you want to know what's in my new fridge. So it's more videos. And back in the day, I used to do these things. What's in my grocery bag? I did those. I'd go to Costco and buy groceries. They would get a lot of views. People want to know what I'm eating. So yeah, those videos people want to see. I have to mix up my content. I can't just do SARMs and steroids videos. I can't just do SARMs and steroid videos talking about the science of the steroids and the SARMs. There's way more things I want to talk about it. And honestly, my biggest passion is talking about weight loss. I want to help people to lose weight and keep it off. That is what I like the best. So most of my videos are going to be geared towards doing that because that is what I really enjoy. And you have to enjoy the videos you're making.
Because honestly, if I met the guy, I'd be starstruck. I'd be like, holy shit. Like,
You'd mog him. You would mog him.
Okay, so James said if he met me, he'd be starstruck, and then Soosh said he would mog me. So now I'm trying to think, MOGCAST means somebody that you are interested in, or maybe that you look up to, or that you follow or watch. MOGCAST, he mog me. I'm starting to understand what it means. Maybe is a MOGCAST somebody that you would want to meet? I don't know, maybe MOG stands for something like must, always, goat. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what it means.
I mean, he would just status mog me.
Status mog me. I don't know. Maybe I'm not as smart as I actually thought I was.
He's got the hearing aid, which I think is the coolest thing ever because you can see a little wire and he looks like a cyclops, like he's part machine.
I do have the hearing aid custom now, which actually sits in my ear better and I can hear a little bit better. Still, I don't hear very good, but the tinnitus that you have is actually the worst part. Like it's ringing in my ear. So people start talking louder and it vibrates and rings louder. And I'm like, you're screaming louder, but it just sounds like, it doesn't actually work. Like louder is just more muffled, kind of like a stereo, and you buy it when you're a kid, and you bought the stereo and you cranked it too loud, and you're like, that's kind of what it sounds like in my ear.
So he's got like the hearing aid, and like imagine him in his bike suit with like the 6 sunglasses, and like a dope ass, like
looks like a RoboCop.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so that does it for the section about me. I'm gonna end the video right here. So blooping up the 2 videos, watch one of the bloops. Follow me in the gram and the talk. Check out the Dev. check out All About Ali. Just check out stuff and just follow me and press keyboards until you're subscribed, and subscribe to them, subscribe to me, subscribe to everyone. And until next time, I'm out.